welcome to Little House on Metairies Christmas series. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sandy and I just wanted to welcome you. In today's video, we are here in our kitchen ready to decorate it for this Christmas series. We did our family room. We are here in our kitchen. This year's theme is going to be some plaids with some traditional cranberries. We are going to do a beautiful tablescape and we're going to decorate a hutch together. So this will be a two-part series, and in part two, we will finish decorating the rest of the kitchen and do a fun hot cocoa bar. Before we start decorating, I just wanted to remind you guys, if this is your first time here, I will be doing a month-long collaboration with some other lovely ladies from YouTube. A collaboration with all Christmas crafts, decorating, recipes, all the things Christmas. So if you would like to get further inspired, go and visit. I will put the links in the description box below. Now I'm ready to get started. I want to take you guys along with me, so let's get to decorating. So we're going to add a table runner. This one I love. I bought it from Ross's for $12.99, and I'm not sure which side I'm going to do. They're both really pretty. They have this, and I love with the plaid ribbon along with the holly berries. But I wanted to show you guys the opposite side, which is just as pretty. The side is this beautiful green and red and like I don't know if it's gold, I guess a gold color. So we're gonna try both and see how we like it. And now let's flip it over and see how we like the other side. So I'm loving this side too. So let's add some table settings and see which side we prefer with it. I just wanted to show you guys a couple of options. Not sure what I'm going to end up doing this year. We're going to see which one we like best. But I did buy these beautiful chargers from Ross this year. They were $7.99 for 4 of them. And I love the diamond speckled pattern in them. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. They are absolutely gorgeous. If I don't use them for this year's Christmas, I have other plans to use these, so they will not go to waste. And then also at Ross, I bought these beautiful plastic plates. They were $14.99, and they have 18 dinner plates and 18 side plates. They are, again, like I said, plastic, but to me they look so beautiful, it's really hard to tell. So we're gonna try these as place settings first. Now we're gonna add some beautiful green placemats. I bought these for $12.99. There were only 4 of them, so I did have to buy 2, but these again will not go to waste. They have just a little bit of gold specks in them, so I'm not sure if you can see that or not on camera. I was really hoping to use this side, but we're gonna flip it over because the placemats do not exactly match the shades of green because they were both bought at different stores, but that's okay. I love versatile pieces. We can flip it to the other side another year. So I hate when they have the tags on the side like that. It drives me crazy. When you're decorating, you don't want to see that. So I'm going to cut those off. Here is the charger. We're going to try 2 different table settings and see which one we prefer. So this would just have the simple white to it, which I do like a lot. And now, I'll tell you what, let's decorate both sides this way, and then we'll decorate those 2 on that side and see which one we prefer. Put that, so we can try one in the center, but to me it just kind of looks like a flower. Now let's do this side with a totally different direction. I saw these at Home Goods. They're the Tommy Bahama, and I love the plaid, and we're going to be using a lot of plaids. The plaid is obviously in the ribbon, like I showed you guys earlier, and in some pillows we're going to be using. These were $9.99, and they come with 4 to a set. So we're going to add the gold chargers. So we're going to try the plaid plate on top, which is so beautiful. I was hoping to do this and that the edge of this one would have been larger, which would have been so pretty like that, but they're the same size, so that option's out, and we can leave it just like that, which would still be beautiful. Or this was my other option, to add this. And then I saw these beautiful plates at home. They were $4.99 a piece because they're the teaware. I definitely knew I was going to use them in our hutch. So they're not going to go to waste either, but I think I'm probably going to end up loving them here. Let's try it out. These are beautiful. It just looks very classic and gorgeous. I like the simplicity of this one as well. These are still beautiful. I wanted to show you, I got from at Home Goods for $9.99 a set of 6. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And if this decision wasn't hard enough yet, we're going to have another option, 2 different beautiful napkin rings. So we're going to take the napkin and just flip it over like this, and let's try both of these beautiful options. The first one is just a poinsettia one that I bought from Hobby Lobby, and I love the simplicity of this one. And here is option number 2. It's a beautiful poinsettia napkin ring, also from Hobby Lobby. This one I think might be a little too much, but I definitely want to try it. And if I don't use them as napkin ring holders, I definitely am going to use them to decorate throughout the kitchen. So here are the options. This is the poinsettia napkin ring. I laid it on the side because it would just overtake the plate, but I still think it's just overtaking the look of the overall table. So I'm leaning towards this one. So for this one is definitely my favorite. I love the simple holly napkin ring in the center. You can still see the beautiful plates underneath. Now let's go check out the other side. So here it is, just laid down on the white plate, and then the other side has the print underneath with just the holly. So I wanted to show you guys, it makes it very different depending on how you lay your napkins, where you put them, the patterns. But I think all of them are beautiful in their own way, but I have a clear winner in my head. So I'm curious to see what you guys think. I wanted to show you guys this last option. It's just a plaid on plaid with a simple holly napkin ring. And again, depending on where you lay the napkin rings, whether you place them underneath the plate, it all makes a big difference with the overall look and feel of your tablescape. Before we make a final decision, let's finish the centerpiece first. So this I thrifted. I think it was at Goodwill. So I'm going to just create a simple arrangement in it. First thing I like to do when I'm creating an arrangement so I don't have to fill it up so much is just put some paper at the bottom. You can use paper towels. I just use this packaging paper that the stores will put with your breakables. So I'm going to stuff that in the bottom of it. So I'm just going to use, I have some things that fall off of garlands that I keep, and I just decorate around the house. So I have these, just some regular red berries, some pine cones that I actually use as picks all the time. Also have some of these that we're going to add in there. And our napkin ring poinsettias that I bought from Hobby Lobby. So I forgot to show you guys, these and these beautiful napkin rings came from Hobby Lobby this year. So I forgot to mention that. Move it closer so y'all can see. Next, I'm going to add these cranberries. I actually cut them because I use them often for different projects. So I'm going to add this candle holder that I had out for fall. And I'm just going to wrap it around. I don't want to secure it, but I want it to stay together like that. There you go. All right, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side with this one. Now let's add candles. We're going to try both of these. I have the maroon and white. Both of these came from Amazon. So again, I'll do my best to link everything I can in today's video below. But I love the look of real candles, but faux is just so simple. As you know, you don't have to worry about it dripping or blowing them out. So another great option if you're like me and just want to have it look real, but not have to worry about the hassle of lighting them and blowing them out. So I'm definitely leaning towards the burgundy color candle. I do think that it's bringing out the burgundy and the berries and the red. But I wanted to show y'all how it all looks with the different table settings. And again, how the arrangement in the center, just at least for me, made it an easier decision of which table setting to choose. The white, as much as I do love it, I just don't like it for today. So we're going to go ahead and keep it this one. And I hope that you guys agree. I love to hear your comments of your opinions, and I truly, truly appreciate them. So I want to go around and show y'all how each of the place settings look very different with the centerpiece now. To me, they all offer something very different in their own unique way. I do love multiple choices, but one in my head, one out of all of them, and then my family members chose that one as well, along with another one. So I might use both of them. I have done that in the past, just doing the ends different than the ones in the middle of the table. So, but first, before we do that, I do want to add one more thing to this table setting. So I thrifted these last year. They're caroler, they're actually ornaments because they have a little hook. So I'm guessing that's what they originally were, but they're the paper mache carolers, and they're singing and holding their little scroll music sheets. And I think this is so vintage looking. I was going to maybe put them at our treat bar, but I decided to go ahead and add them here. And I absolutely love them. To me, their colors match so well with this tablescape. So I decided to move this larger caroler to the back right here. And before we add the cups, I do want to set all the place settings. So this was our first choice winner, and this was our second choice winner. So I decided to do these on the ends, and then the other ones in the 4 center place sets. If you watched my last year's Shop and Decorate with me for Christmas, you might recognize these beautiful glasses that I bought while thrifting. I love that they have 2-sided prints on it. They have the horse and buggy carriage and then a barn scene. So I'm just going to rotate them, and I'm going to use them again this year because they match so beautifully with the old-fashioned Christmas vibe I have going on, as well as the colors. So at each setting, I just rotated the scene. One has the sleigh, and then I rotated with the barn, and I love how this tablescape turned out. Simple yet beautiful. So off camera, I hung some garlands that I used last year that I knew would match perfectly again this year around the clock and on the chandelier above the table. So now that we're finished with this year's beautiful tablescape, we're going to decorate a hutch here in our kitchen. I went ahead and added a few things like picks and another one of these velvet poinsettias to the center, just because it's hard to film while holding the camera up here. And then I went ahead and switched out a plate that we had with this hat box that I bought from Hobby Lobby last year or the year before. I wanted to show you guys how beautiful this was. It's a fine porcelain, a set of 4 espresso cups and saucers. But look how beautiful this is. So it was $12.99, so a really great price. This is a great gift. You can just put a tag on it and it's ready to go. You don't even have to wrap it up. I think it's so beautiful. So how cute are these? It has 4 of these little saucers. So it's actually like a little espresso set, but I think these are so adorable. I'm gonna add the saucers to the top, but they're so pretty. I want them to show, so we'll use those later on the lower shelves. But first I wanna add this gorgeous platter. It's plastic, but my husband did buy it for only $4 at a local supermarket, and I love the gold ring that it has around it and the beautiful poinsettias, and he did a great job by choosing this because I love it. Had originally bought one for 98 cents at a thrift store, but we will use that later for our treat bar instead. Next, I'm going to place some plaid plates that I had left from our table settings. I'm going to put 2 here on this shelf, so it actually has a plate slit in it so that you can lean the plates up. So I'm going to put 2 here, and I'm going to put this beautiful plate that I bought from Home Goods as well. They were $5.99 each, but I thought they were so beautiful and I knew they would match perfectly here in the hutch. In front of it, I'm adding this beautiful tea kettle, also bought from Home Goods, and I love the print on it. And then on the other side, we're going to do the same plate and add another little tea set that also was bought from Home Goods. This set came with a mini tea kettle and teacup, so I'm going to separate them and put the little teacup in the front and the teapot in the back. So I didn't buy everything to be matchy-matchy. I just wanted to add different prints and colors. And I had 1 extra cup, so I thought I would just add it right here to the front of the platter. So next I'm going to add this beautiful tea set. This was bought from Ross. It was $11.99, so a great price. And this would make a great gift, especially in this beautiful box, which I'm definitely not going to waste this box. We are going to decorate it here on the hutch. I love to reuse packaging, tags, anything when I decorate, especially something as beautiful as this. So before we add the set, I want to place a charger on each side. I went ahead and placed another one of those beautiful plates in the center. And then now we're going to put 1 tea set on this side and then another on this side. And then I'm going to go get the cutest little ornaments that I bought from Hobby Lobby last year to put here on this shelf as well. Unfortunately, they do not light up, so I'm going to try to have to get them to work, maybe change out the batteries. So hopefully I can get them to work before I film our evening tour. To the center in front of the plate, I added this mini wreath and this little holder bought from Hobby Lobby. And then on top of it, this adorable gravy bowl that also was bought from Home Goods. The next shelf in the center, I added that beautiful espresso box, and then I added some more plaid plates on each side, and I'm putting another one of those Hobby Lobby ornaments, and then I'm going to add this adorable white plate we had earlier for the Tablescape. I just put the mini one, and then I'm going to put the mini espresso saucer with the espresso cup on top of it. On this side, I just did the exact same thing, and then I'm going to add an oval plate, also bought from Home Goods. This one was $9.99, and I'm going to add it behind this box. And then I did decide to just kind of hide the wording on this box by just getting a napkin ring that I had from Hobby Lobby a few years back that has some cute pine cones. And then I'm just going to tuck another pine cone right here, and I think this came out so beautiful. On the bottom shelf, we're going to add this other beautiful box that we're going to make a simple arrangement inside of by first adding some packaging paper. You can do paper towels, newspapers, whatever you have on hand, but it just helps so that the decor doesn't just fall to the bottom. And I'm just using scraps that I have at the bottom of my bins. I pulled a few things here and there to see how it would come together. So this was one of them. I keep all the things that fall off of garlands and wreaths and decorate with them throughout my home for each season. So I'm just kind of hiding the paper as best as I can. I added another one of those poinsettia napkin rings and then some pine cones. To bring in just a little bit more color, I'm going to add a few more berry picks, and then I think this little arrangement came out so adorable. And now that it's all done, I'm going to slide it down to the center. On the side of the arrangement, I'm adding this kitchen conversion sign I thrifted a few years back. I'm going to cat-a-corner it right here. And then I'm adding another one of these mini white and gold plates with this espresso saucer and cup on top of it. Next to the conversion sign, I'm adding another one of these napkin ring poinsettias. And then on this side of the shelf, we're going to make a really cute arrangement inside of this pitcher I bought from Ross. I again added some of that packaging paper inside so that everything doesn't just sink down to the bottom. These I bought either from Michael's for $1 or they were from Joann's. I bought a lot of my florals from both of those places this year for sale. Joann's had buy one, get two free, which was crazy. I never saw that sale before, so I surely took advantage. And then next I'm adding just a few more stragglers from the bottom of my bins that fall from wreaths and garlands. And then I'm going to tuck one more red berry to the front, and then I think we're done. We're going to keep this arrangement very simple, but I think it looks very sweet. So I'm going to tuck it in the corner, adding one more mini set on this side of the white plate and espresso saucer and cup, and then we're going to place one more poinsettia, and then I will show you how it all turned out. I love the colors this year of the reds, burgundies, gold, greens against the white and glass backdrop. I think it's absolutely stunning. Well, friends, I hope that you enjoyed this part 1 kitchen decorate series. We will be doing part 2, where we will decorate the rest of the kitchen together and do a really fun vintage old-fashioned hot cocoa and treat bar. So if you have not already subscribed to my channel, I hope that you would consider doing so, because we have lots more Christmas decorating here to do at Little House on Metairie. Just want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart for subscribing and helping my small channel grow. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you and your time. Until next time, friends, bye for now.